Konbanwo, good evening. Today I wanted to do a little bit of Metal Fatigue, a good old mecha game. It's it's an RTS actually, but it has a pretty unique game principle that I haven't seen in any other game till this very day, and the game's from the year 2000. Since the Metal Fatigue tag on Twitch is dead anyway, I've put the retro tag instead. Well, since it is from 2000, it is a retro game by now. Also, my new glasses have been finished today, and I think I can see quite well again already. And I got me some tortellini for tomorrow. I love tortellini. Let's see if I can create a pretty nice sauce to go with them. So maybe I'll post a picture of that tomorrow mid-afternoon. tortellini. Delicious tortellini. Maybe with some type of onion curry sauce this time? Delicious. I would like to make some pizza again sometime as well. Alright. Since I had to tinker on the game a little bit, I couldn't play the game's intro. You see, the game is so old that if you pressed any button during the intro, it would just crash the game instead of skipping the intro. And like this, I had to remove the game's intro cutscene and have to show it to you in a different method. With a YouTube clip. Let's see. Media share screen. Also audio capture, mic capture. Okay, we should be set. Here we go.
Archive 110763.
Very old game, by the way. So be ready for crunchy graphics.
Only the ruins of long extinct civilizations and the technological artifacts of their conquerors, the Hedoth. Humanity adopted these, developing the Hedoth-based systems, including combots and overseers. Earth's three largest corporations, Rimtech, Milagro, and Europa Limited, formed an alliance to seek out these alien
On moment did the capture fail.
Eventually.
Oh, I see. My bad. My bad.
Archive 110763. Corporation exploration of nearby systems discovered no life forms. Only the ruins
Basically,
of long-extinct
human civilization has turned from countries to being all ruled by companies. Everyone is a corporate slave.
Systems, including combots and overseers. Earth's three largest corporations, Rimtech, Milagro, and Europa Limited, formed an alliance to seek out these alien technologies.
So mankind explored space and they found alien ruins.
And the extensive Hedoth sites on 3 of its planets. Numerous survey teams were dispatched in the hope
And
of
then
finding
they
the
would
ultimate
go,
prize,
they would
functional
look for the
Hedoth
alien
technology,
homeworld
such
to see
as
if they could find
discovery
any
being
technology they could salvage.
comprehension,
As it was a dead civilization that ceased to exist thousands of years ago.
Unraveled.
Here you go, mecha time.
Corporation War began with 3 brothers, members of a Rimtech survey team. Stefan Angelus, a newly trained combat pilot. Jonas Angelus, the middle brother. And the eldest, Diego Angelus, leader of survey team Echo 2.
To be honest, Diego's quite an ass.
Jonas, see if we can use the Hedoth compod to tight beam base com.
After the intro, I'll tell you a bit more about him.
I'm stuck. Damn it, Jonas, what have you gotten into?
There's some kind of malfunction. Help me get loose.
Oops, you shouldn't have done that.
Stefan, call for backup.
Yep, a very crunchy old game, But that's not what the in-game is like, that's just the good old cutscenes.
The guard drone is jamming all typing frequencies.
We're on our own.
Incorrect. A squad of Milagro Skyhawks are on approach.
Not to assist us.
Negative. Their approach trajectory indicates bombing of the entire sector.
Jonas, eject your arm. We've got to get out of here.
I'm loose. What the?
Oops, I don't know.
Diego, get out of the way.
Yep, very crunchy old videos,
I think so. Jonas, that arm is incredible.
Think of the promotions we'll get when we turn it in.
Forget Rimtech. Do you have any idea what Europa would give for this technology? We could all be set for life.
And betray Rimtech?
Rimtech's only interested in profit. Why not me?
Damn you, Jonas!
Hey, stop! We gotta get out of here!
Actually, the youngest brother was the most level-headed of them all,
Jonas escaped the Milagro attack and took the arm to Europa. Soon, Europa exceeded the other corporal nations' ability to harness the power of Hedoth technology. Diego returned to search for Stefan, but the remains of his combat were gone. Diego had no way of knowing that the Milagro corporal nation had rescued Stefan. Stefan's mind and
rescued
body
or
were
rather
rehabilitated
captured.
by Milagro, and he was pressed into their
Audio? Audio? Oh, the Wits audio is gone. I see. Alright. So, how about we enter the game now? Game audio capture. I made the overlay a little bit less obtrusive so you could properly see this. So, in the game, there are basically the three brothers: the oldest, Diego Angelus, the youngest, Stefan Angelus, and the middle brother, Jonas Angelus. They found that alien arm at the platform and managed to get away alive, kinda. Diego stayed with the faction they have originally, RimTech, and basically branded his brothers as traitors. Jonas left with the really valuable alien tech mecha arm and became a made man, and well, let's say he's a rich guy now. And Stefan Angelus was captured by Agro and got brainwashed into becoming a commander for them. Because Agro are basically really rich guys that don't know how to make use of what they got. Let's read a little bit of the faction stuff here, okay? RimTech prides itself on efficient, balanced operating tactics. It is recommended that you begin here. Well, in my test I already did that campaign, but it is the most uninteresting campaign of them all. You see, Diego's storyline is basically he was doing some odd jobs on the planet because his brother Jonas betrayed them all. And let's just say stuff wasn't too good for him because of that. And then he found a woman he liked and she was serving under him. And a friend of Stefan Angelus, well, a friend he made after he was brainwashed, actually killed her in action, and since then Diego went on a vengeance trip trying to kill that guy. He literally ignored any orders he was given, causing everyone in the top action of RimTech to get killed in return because he wouldn't defend them. He literally was ordered to protect them and he just ran off following his urges. And as he came back, they were all dead already, and because nobody of the other people knew that they all died because of him, they actually praised him because he came to the rescue and made him the leader of the faction. After which he kept going back to his vengeance trip, and as he finally stood in front of Stefan's friends that actually killed the woman Diego liked. He attempted to kill him, but Stefan stopped him and literally called him out for it. So, if you kill him now, do I need to kill you in return then? And like that, he managed to actually put a stop to him for once. Stefan was the most reasonable of the three. So, the two other factions. And first, Milagro, led by the Kopf family. Milagro is known for their strength and brutality, recommended as the middle campaign. Europa, speed and stealth set Europa apart from the other corporations, recommended as the final campaign. So we'll be starting the Agro campaign now. The young brother that got brainwashed into working for them. by the way, about those factions, their styles, well, Rimtech got some reap stuff going on with katanas, etc. Milagro got some heavy firepower like Gatling guns, axes, etc. Rather brutal. And then there's the Europa that focuses on energy-based weaponry, and they got stuff like electric claws and stuff for the mechs.
The second Nexus subject is Stefan Angelus, the youngest of the three Angelus brothers. At Rimtech, he had been Diego's protege and was fiercely loyal to the family. Stefan's rescue by Milagro Skyhawks was not the blessing he initially thought. Milagro's reputation as the most brutal corpo nation was well deserved. Milagro's business began with penal colonies and forced labor exofarms, but grew to encompass deep space mining and other hazardous industries. Criminals, undesirables, and the poor populated Milagro's ranks. All were secretly fitted with neural implants, forcing their obedience to Milagro and its founders, the Cobb family. The corpo nations were not yet in a declared state of war, but this was irrelevant to Milagro. Stefan was sent to Hedoth 3, where rival Europa had begun an excavation project. His mission: to launch a sneak attack and destroy the enemy base.
The goals of that mission are to, well, just get rid of all enemies. Background: Power trucks are used for mining metashields and building structures. Basically, you're mining lava. Combots are created at the assembly bay with components produced at a parts factory. Combat crews are requisitioned from a cryo farm. And on each part of the story you got the diary of the people as well, of the protagonist. From the personal journal of Stefan Engels, Entry 1. I'm writing down my thoughts, so there might be some record of what happened to me. My memories are clear up to the point where Jonas argued with Diego about the alien arm. After that, it's all disjointed images, falling, crushing pain, shadowy figures lifting me from darkness, and fitful dreams that seemed to go on forever. Then I awoke here at Milagro. My first impulse was to ask them for a comlink to Rimtech, but when I tried to open my mouth, I couldn't speak. But when they asked me a question, I found myself speaking. I could not control the urge to tell them anything they wanted, even Rimtech military information. That's when I realized they'd done something to me. I tried to lash out, but my body wouldn't obey. At Rimtech, we'd always wondered about the stoicism of Milagro forces. Now I understand. Milagro conditions its forces somehow. I'm one of them now, are inhibited in some way. Brainwashing? I can't be certain. My mind is intact, but I've been robbed of the ability to fight, to beg, to disobey, even to tell them how much I hate them for what they've done to me. When I'm alone, I can scream and curse and damn them all. But when I try to take any actual action against them, it's as if my body isn't mine, and I'm scared to death what they might make me do. Okay, so the very beginning of the first mission with Milagro, Oh, that's a nice double-barrel tank. Hehe. So I will need a part factory, I suppose. I need a vehicle factory. And I need... So that's a lava source. Alrighty. I need to harvest lava, and... One moment, the game is literally raking my ears right now. Better. A lot better. Okay. So basically, lava is the main resource in the game, and you got to harvest it from all those lava veins. There are orbital, ground and underground layers, and each has their own restrictions. And yep, this is an RTS, but I hope you won't mind this. It's still a pretty old and good game. So 4 lava sources. And I suppose around here is the enemy base. Hey, can I secure those 4 lava sources for me already? That would be a nice start.
Build completed.
You see, the AI loves using lava as pretty much their sole source of money.
Battle on surface.
Oh, and Europa got hover tanks by the way. Oops. This wasn't my greatest idea.
Battle on surface.
Agro has pretty much the toughest tanks in the game, but those don't do much on their own yet. They also are the most expensive tanks. Right.
Battle on surface.
Why is this one 150 as well? And the Rimtech campaign there were actually 300 metajoules of lava. So now I got 2 tanks. You'll laugh, but actually on stream the game doesn't look much worse than in actual.
Battle on surface.
The graphics are just that crunchy. So units got an energy and a physical and an energy defense value, you see. And this comes with, well, if you look at this tank, my tanks do 11 physical and 3 energy damage when hitting, while that Europa tank did 5 energy and 1 physical damage.
Vehicle complete.
So,
Energy is low.
what stuff is up here? But I'm glad those tanks are just 150 here, other than... Because in the Rimtech campaign, those tanks were evaluated at 300, which was pretty hardcore, to be honest. For 2 times damage and 2 times the cost. Oh, and another tank. There you see, 35% physical defense and 5% energy defense that one has, and just 80 HP. That damage thingy at the bottom here is the HP of the unit. My tanks here got 5% physical defense and 35% energy defense. So they're actually pretty well suited to fight against Europa.
Vehicle complete.
So, we can make some basic combat parts, I guess. I'm slowly gathering energy. And like this, it starts, Maybe I want to get some more mechs? Basic arm or more X-arms?
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete.
Oops. Oops.
Combat part.
Maybe I should take some care. So you see those lava sources. If you look at the bottom left of the screen, there is a number. And if basically you harvest them off till they're empty, but they will slowly recover what's inside. But the moment you got them all the way down, you cannot harvest them any faster than they recover, and that is very slow. So what the AI tends to do is to literally do a locust strategy where they put like 20 harvesters onto a lava field and then move on to the next and go like that all over the map, like locusts. Also, the manpower bar up here is pretty important because it raises only by having more cryo farms. Units, buildings and everything use it, and once it is maxed out, that the yellow bar is how many people you have and the orange bar is how many slots are in use. Once it is full, nothing properly works anymore. Basically most buildings stop working and building stuff gets incredibly slow. So, one more here, and so 5 of them, I guess. Then I got 4 lava fields pretty nicely supported. Sure, it isn't the maximum harvest rate, but it nets me a nice and decent amount of that red goo. Actually, 2 will do as well if you look at it. It is already 20% emptied. No, that up there is pretty rich.
Vehicle complete.
Yeah, let's go for 3 per side.
Build completed.
This one got 6,000 buffer, 5,000, 9,300.
Combat part completed.
So, and that one 7,000.
Vehicle complete.
So, since I am making me stuff for 3 combats, I will be getting me 3 combats.
Combat part completed.
You see, why would I do a basic hand and an X-arm? Or why should I do 2 X-arms? You see, that stuff has different stats, and the basic hand is literally just a filler that is completely useless. Here you go! One of the staple necks of the game. Well, a pretty trashy one. You see, if I deployed it now,
Vehicle complete.
it has a melee, a hand-to-hand damage of 35 physical and 7 energy damage, and it cannot do any long-range attacks as is. It has 610 HP, 31 physical and 39 energy defense. So, these guys go harassed on their spots. You should also host. That sound was when you run out of crew, actually. That's when buildings shut down. What do you think if I add a second X-arm, Now, from the 35 and 3 hand-to-hand damage, it has gone up to 60 and 4. Also, his defense value is way higher since those weapon arms actually got a lot better defenses. And his HP is a lot better as well. So, also, while it may not look like it, but, well, the amount of melee attacks may not increase, but that... Or does it? Well, I think it does. Yeah. the amount of melee attacks actually increases, and the damage per melee attack increases. So by basically having 2 times the attack rate, and each of those attacks does 2 times the damage or something like that, it can get kinda ridiculous. There you go. We got ourselves 3 killer robots. So, about things in this game. The rules for the different layers of the game are... in orbits, there are usually small asteroids, and you can only move between them with these hover trucks that are builders, and any flying unit. But Europa tanks that float can move there as well, but otherwise, mechs can go up there. Can move up there only by being equipped with jetpacks. Then on the ground, basically everything goes. And in the underground, only vehicles can go. You cannot make any mechs there. You can produce mech parts, but you cannot assemble them. Only tanks, trucks, artillery, etc. work down there. What you need to know about the underground is there are extremely rich lava resources in the underground, while in the orbit you cannot build any solar power cells in the underground. Well, that one's obvious, I guess. And then there's the orbit. Well, there's no lava there, but basically solar power cells work like 2 times as fast. It's pretty fancy overall.
Energy banks full.
Energy banks full. Imagine having no range attack. Oh, I don't worry. The AI of the units is a little bit dumb for moving. Yeah, melee weapons do the normal damage only. Ranged weapons do all the full damage. Like that. Sorry. Oh, and another thing about combat. Basically, these killer mechas can rip off each other's arms. And if a combat gets destroyed, you can also get parts of it dropped. Like the arms, a center, a torso, legs. Oh. Uh-oh. So that's a Europa combat with an energy weapon. How's the audio? Because it's really loud here. Maybe a bit more silent. Okay. Hey, here you go. Mecha combat. And the plasma gun guy has no melee weapon at all, so he's actually trying to clobber me with a shield and his gun. Hey, here you go. He slashed off an arm. Aha. So, one thing you can do with those ripped off parts is you can either directly replace an arm on your mech with a dropped off arm, or you can do stuff like... you can actually use a hover truck to hijack a part and use it for yourself. You can either build it into a mech, or you can research it in a research center and reverse engineer it to build them yourself. Then you got as many of those as you want, as long as you can pay for them. A good way to play this game is by literally getting rid of all enemy hover trucks. As long as one hover truck survives, you can basically make a full comeback. And they are the main resource harvesters. So. Oh, another thing. Basically, the game has defense grids. This is this area marked around this meta converter, for example, or a defense relay. The idea of those is basically the meta converter is granting resistances to all buildings in the area, and it makes building them and stuff faster as well. You're building a lot faster in this area, and that stuff outside of this area, it basically has 0% resistances. But inside, well, later game, that stuff has basically like 90% resistance, and the fastest way to destroy a base is to get rid of the meta converter and then chew it apart like a piranha. Here you go. This is another thing of the game, because the enemy wishes to surrender. It escape and force enemy surrender to accept. This is a pretty common thing. If you get rid of all enemy construction vehicles and rid him of the ability to make a comeback, and get rid of his meta converter, the meta converter is basically his HQ, enemies will tend to give up and allow you to immediately end the mission. See? Everything blew up at once. Enemy has been eliminated. Mission complete.
Mission log concluded. Upon successful completion of his mission, Stefan was assigned to the command of Brick Cobb, a senior taskmaster. Stefan's relation to the Angelus family made him a target of disdain.
Poor guy. He was kidnapped and brainwashed, and they inserted some implants in his head, rendering him unable to do anything against them. And then he's also getting bullied on top. Let's see, save game, Mill Agro.
Upon successful completion of his mission,
Here we go.
the Cobb family sought to press its advantage before all-out war commenced, and several Rimtech bases were selected for immediate attack. The Milagro forces were instructed to crush the enemy. Brick Cobb was determined to test Stefan. Stefan was sent on a particularly difficult mission to Cornanda Canyon on Hedoth Prime, and was assigned a roster of raw recruits. One of these recruits, a youth named Akiri Sasahara, would eventually become a central figure in the lives of Brick Cobb, Stefan, and Diego.
Yep.
Background. Cobbs name areas after family heroes.
Goals. Vanquish enemy forces. Hey. The Rimtech goals were a little more diverse. Neuro implants are used to upgrade the skills of combat crews, vehicle crews, and facility engineers. Combat crew implants increase the crew's overall hand-to-hand and ranged attack damage. Vehicle upgrades increase vehicles' attack damage. Structure upgrades increase structure's build time and defense, while decreasing their manpower requirements. While en route to an engagement, commanders can pre-build units on a set map. When their meta converter lands, these units are instantly tight-beamed to their designated positions. Some structures emit an integrity field, which provides shields to other structures. This creates defense rings. Defense relays will extend the coverage of defense rings if the defense rings intersect. Drill trucks are used for underground excavation. Recon pods rebuild terrain simultaneously on the surface and underground. Technological advances. Power gun, legs. Drill truck, elevator, data relay, recon pole. I see. From the personal journal of Stefan Angelus, Entry 8. I've been sent to the frontline base at Cornanda Canyon under the command of Senior Taskmaster Brick Cobb. He's something like a Rimtech STO, devising mission plans and assigning crews, and seems to have taken an instant dislike to me. He brags about loading our neural implant control codes into his personal overseer module so he can tinker with our minds. He says there are more where we came from, so if we screw up, he'll just order us to kill ourselves and make way for others. Some days I wish he would. Entry 13. I had a green recruit assigned to me today, a kid named Akiri. His family's a Agro panel colony, and he's here right out of combat training. He does his best to put up a brave front, but everyone can see he's scared. The names of our crews are selected by the taskmasters. Brick Cop thought it would be funny to codename Akiri's crew Assassins. Brick's the only one laughing. Entry 15. Totally screwed up the combat simulator in the combat simulator, and Brick won't let me forget it. I always resented Diego and Jonas for treating me like a total cadet, but maybe they're right. Maybe I don't have what it takes. I never realized how much I counted on their support before. Without them there, I don't know how I'll make it. Entry 17. The kid and I are being sent to attack some Rimtech bases. Rimtech? My god, I'm expected to fight my own people, even kill them. I'm powerless to disobey, resist, or even to allow myself to come to harm. Mill Agro pilots Mill Agro pilots me like I pilot a combat, like this, okay. So, now I can actually upgrade my stuff. So, Aaron is level 1 only, I see. Diego himself started as level 3 combat pilot. Well, what I will upgrade first through is my vehicles and my structures. This makes the game a bit easier. Mill Agro, save. Now we go on. Aha. Now we are in the pre-build mode. Orbit is still empty, but underground and surface will be there. So it's Akiri, level 1, and Stefan, also level 1. I start at the top of the map, and there's some easily accessible lava. There's a lot of lava. And this should be the place of the embrace. That's a pretty small map. Well, later it will get bigger. So let's set up some stuff, I guess.
Energy banks full. Build completed.
Number 1.
Build completed.
I need one of those. I need a factory.
Build completed.
I need my tanks. And an assembly. And some more of the cryo farms.
Build completed. Build completed.
So, another cryo farm. I'm at -11. You see, in pre-build mode, everything goes pretty fast because, well, it's not here yet. You basically set up what you will start with.
Build completed.
Oof. 230, 200. Can I even afford a combat? Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will keep one builder and I will put 6 of those vehicles onto digging, I guess. Two tanks will go to the right and 2 will defend my lava here. So, you free, yeah. Okay, almost done with setup.
Vehicle complete.
There we go. So, these 2 tanks go over here to see what's there. And these tanks will go here. And there's already enemy
Battle
units.
on surface.
Hey, I said dig. Dig. Dig.
Energy is low.
You should destroy those enemy tanks.
Battle on surface.
Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I can turn the map. No, one tank down.
Battle on
Oops.
surface.
It's actually getting brutal. Oh, 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 oh. This isn't too good.
Battle on surface.
And I just heard a tunnel digger tunnel digging. Wait. Why is there a combat?
Vehicle complete.
That is brutal.
Battle on surface.
And that guy wanted to dig these for resource fields, eh?
Vehicle complete.
Up here I need to check out as well, but I think the situation is stabilizing slowly. So, getting stuff for my combat ready. Nope. No money for you.
Vehicle complete. Combat part completed.
Nope. Here we go. That's another harvester down. Now he basically only has that resource field.
Vehicle complete.
So, please build that thing, okay?
Combat part completed.
That is actually a ranged weapon. So basically the feet got some guns stuck to them.
Vehicle complete.
Another thing I want to do is...
Battle on
Oh no.
surface.
There's more enemy units around here. I see. Guess they are all over the map, I would like a second factory, please, if possible.
Combat construction possible. Battle on surface. Vehicle complete.
So... Like this I'm actually able to take down enemy tanks. Mine are a lot tougher than theirs.
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete.
I forgot to set the rally point. Yep, there's even more enemy tanks.
Combat battle on surface.
Don't you think there might be a factory up here that spits out everything? At least it looks like it. Aha! There you go, first combat.
Build completed.
Ow.
Combat part completed. Vehicle complete. Battle on surface.
So there's a little bit of a difference between the missile truck and the tank. The missile truck has still garbage damage like your Rimtech, but the Agro tank does a lot more damage. 11.3 to 3.2, and the Rimtech tank does like 5.1 or something like that. But if each upgrade they actually get stronger, also the damage. Since I got one upgrade already, it actually was one less before.
Vehicle complete. Vehicle complete.
So, may I have more tanks, please?
Combat part completed.
Now we're getting into the fast stuff, hmm? But the lava fields here are pretty small, only. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! That's not nice.
Combat part completed.
Well, that was one of my harvesters, I guess.
Energy vehicles low. Battle on circles complete.
Yep, it came from here.
Combat part completed.
That tank is about to blow up, hmm?
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete. Vehicle.
And I must see if I can block them from coming from there. Aha! I think they're slipping out from behind there.
Manpower exhausted.
Oops.
Vehicle complete.
Yep, please build some cryofarms.
Battle on surface.
Aha.
Combat part completed.
Hey. Broken?
Battle on surface.
It's not nice. I already found the bug. One thing that AI loves to do is to literally just put stuff in random places all over the map. 5,000 and 6,000. So let's see if my combat can actually melee that one instead. If my tanks cannot reach it.
Vehicle complete.
Go. And there's another 200.
Battle on surface.
Oops. I'll put another 2 tanks down here and I might be set.
Combat part completed.
The underground too. Oi, 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 oi. What's this bad joke? Why is there a billion tanks?
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete.
So, can you hammer that? Ah, here we go. This doesn't look good too. They rupture my mech pretty badly.
Battle on surface. Combat part completed. Vehicle complete. Energy tanks full.
You can either let a hovercraft repair a mech, or you can put it onto the platform here to have it repaired.
Vehicle complete.
And the enemy has run out of manpower. So another thing I want to do is to make an underground entrance somewhere around here.
Vehicle complete.
You see, what they do, these underground entrances, is that you can put units underground. Well, obviously. But you can also then access all those underground resources and do stuff like attack the enemy space from inside.
Vehicle complete.
Alright, I need more crews. And more cryo farms. What the AI tends to do is to have almost the entire bases, almost the entire infrastructure underground. And then they laugh at you if you attempt to destroy their tech centers and can't find them.
Manpower exhausted.
So,
Manpower exhausted. Manpower exhausted. Build completed.
at least I got a few tanks now on in these places, so he can't just slip through anymore.
Vehicle complete.
Sabres. So, you get your unit fixed up, I guess. Time to play some Pacific Rim.
Build completed. Vehicle completed.
Here we go, underground.
Build completed.
Once I get turrets available, it will be pretty comfy in the underground, to be honest. As long as the enemy doesn't get some anti-underground super weapons, you can get nice and comfy down there.
Complete.
Rames? Nope, it's just my download that's dying. Okay. Interesting. My frames are fine, but... Are they? So,
Energy banks.
are you back? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll see if a tunnel digger, you dig tunnels. Miraculously.
Complete.
And I love to dig out the raw underground and get like 20 extra lava sources in the process. And pretty much the entire AI economy is in the underground usually. Here you go. An absolutely ridiculously big lava source for this mission. That literally funds everything the enemy has.
Battle underground.
I need more support, please.
Vehicle complete.
Why is there so many enemies? It's medium, not hard.
Battle underground.
This isn't supposed to be overflowing this
Vehicle
much.
complete.
Hey, something's going horribly wrong right now. It's just the second mission. Why I see literally overwhelming me there. Overall, I got the upper hand, but something's going terribly
Vehicle
wrong.
Complete.
Oh.
Energy banks full.
What's with that army of hovercrafts?
Vehicle complete.
Nope. 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 I need to seal the tunnel entrance if possible. Then he will at least be silent for a while.
Vehicle complete.
Ooh. 70% physical and 40% energy resistance. But at least I think I killed all the tanks he had at hand.
Vehicle complete.
I think I can afford to move forward now.
Manpower exhausted.
Oops. Did I run out of the stuff again? Okay. Very well. This is going forward.
Battle on surface.
I got an army of tanks and combots. Here I got a small group of tanks. Down here I got a group of tanks. And I got stuff cutting off his underground road.
Battle on
Exactly what I said.
energy tanks. Battle underground.
And here I go. A dual wielding katana combat. How weak does it get?
Complete.
Yep, I ripped off an arm.
Battle on surface.
Hey, let's hijack the katana. Look, and that's how you can cheese stuff in combat. You can also use high HP. You can replace low HP components with high HP components to effectively repair your combat, by the way. And you can do that endlessly. And a second combat, this time with an energy shield. One thing you got to look out for is to not have your opponent steal all your tech and then use it against you. There you go. If I had a resource center, I could catch that one and steal it now.
Vehicle complete.
So. Here's the power vehicles. And once the meta converter is down, yep, now it's down. Now all his resource structures got no defense anymore. Now it should be quick. The enemy wishes to surrender. Very well. That was a nice and quick mission. But it got pretty brutal at the beginning. As he started to send like a billion tanks my way.
Although successful, the mission had been punishing. Stefan was surprised by the efforts of his staff, and particularly Akiri, whose loyalty and effort far exceeded what he had expected from forced conscripts.
Bonus. Full bonus points,
To date, Milagro had been fortunate that its blatant acts of aggression had not resulted in open declarations of war. Rimtech continued to sue for peace, and Europa appeared outwardly indecisive. The Cobbs feigned interest in a negotiated settlement while secretly pressing forward with their attacks. The Cobb family patriarch, Zeke Cobb, personally briefed Stefan on his next mission. Europa had gained advanced Hedoth technology, and Cobb was determined to keep them from getting more. Stefan was to destroy 2 Neuropan archaeology stations. He was not to waste time on orbiting forces, but to concentrate on eliminating the target installations. Intrigued by Stefan's previous performance, Zeke offered extra upgrades if the enemy could be defeated in less than 100 minutes.
So basically that mission, well, it has a secondary time limit. You got to kill certain buildings to finish the mission, and if you do it fast, you get some bonus. Outposts are tight beam teleportation sites, which are particularly useful for travel between the orbit and surface. However, the unique mineral composition of the heat of crust is beyond the ken of humans, so they are unable to teleport underground. Captured combat parts that are deposited at the assembly bay can be researched at the research facility. Once finished, they can be produced in your facilities. Technological advance: Gatling gun arm, oh nice, power shield legs, recon torso, mobile artillery, mobile wall gun turret, mobile wall laser turret, solar panel, outpost, research facility. From the personal journal of Stefan Engels, entry 18. God, I feel sick. In my last mission I was fighting and killing my former comrades. From inside a combat it's so hard to know whom you're fighting, and for all I know, I may have killed old friends as I served the greater glory of Agro. What next? Will I someday fight and kill my own brothers? Entry 20. For my latest mission briefing, I was paraded before old Zeke Cobb himself. I wouldn't have thought anyone could be colder than brick, but Zeke is. He's hawkish, almost cadaverous, except for his eyes, which cut right through you. He treated me like I was a dog he was sicking on someone. At first, I didn't understand why he was briefing me personally, but when he asked me about Jonas, then I understood. I'd forgotten Jonas had planned to go over to Europa with that alien arm. I guess they wanted to see if I knew anything about it.
To date, Milagro had been fortunate that its blatant acts of aggression had not resulted
more
in
upgrades.
open declarations of war. Rimtech continued to sue
Vehicles
for
or
peace,
buildings?
and Europa appeared outwardly indecisive. The Cobbs
Oh,
gained interest in a
that's
negotiated
expensive.
settlement while secretly pressing forward.
Well,
with
let's
their
go for
attacks.
vehicles, I guess.
The
I'll
Cobb
build them a
family
lot.
patriarch, Zeke Cobb, personally briefed Stefan on his next mission. Europa had gained advanced heat-off technology, and Cobb was determined to keep them from getting more. Stefan was to destroy two...
Continue. Oh, an ice map, We got a small lava source here. We got an orbit map this time. I got an outpost. 3 asteroids to capture. I see. And underground exists as well. Very well. I need cryofarms. I need part factories.
Energy banks full. Build completed.
I need this.
Build completed.
A factory, an outpost, and a lot of those trucks as well. Hovercrafts.
Build completed.
Let's see, there's a way around here. Over there and there, towards the enemy base.
Build completed.
And here, there's the plateau. Here's a lava source. The enemy base has a lava source. Up here is nothing. But that one might be an archaeology station. Yep, those old games made everything pretty obvious, to be honest. And up here might be a second enemy outpost. Wait, only 1900 left already.
Combat part.
Oh, expensive.
Combat part completed.
One of those I need up there, and I need a lot of vehicles, a lot of money generation. 450. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Vehicle complete.
One I need up here, and I will need a wall. So I can build a turret onto it, so the asteroid is secured.
Vehicle complete.
So here I got Stefan.
Vehicle complete.
Let's build that wall.
Vehicle energy is low. Build completed.
So here we got 5 harvesters for starters. And a wall up there and a vehicle up there. Interesting lasers.
Energy is low.
So this one. 2 Europa asteroids. Nope. Nope. Nope, I can't just go there and raise these buildings for money. We got those little missile trucks. Sadly. It would have been pretty fun. But I'm to ignore those anyway, I was told. So now the full building section is available, for this mission at least. During the pre-build time you can't do anything advanced. And here's the tech already. Literally 1 minute into the game. Including pre-build time.
Vehicle complete.
So, rally point somewhere over here,
Battle on surface.
Yep, and your zoom level determines the cursor size finally.
Build completed.
So, I got the Gatling gun, research center and mass converter I need for those buildings.
Vehicle complete.
Oh, you can also take apart and upgrade combots. If you put them back onto the plate here. Onto the assembly plate. So what I want to do with these is to build that stuff.
Complete.
And he's building...
Combat part completed.
Oh no. A vehicle factory up there. So I basically will need some more turrets. The tower tanks can attack nonetheless.
Build completed.
So let's get a few turrets up there, I guess.
Vehicle complete.
Another cryo farm. And we move around with those tanks. I know, strategy game. Nobody likes strategy games, but I like them. I like them.
Vehicle complete.
I might also replay Free Space sometime soon. In not too far of future. But one thing after another, okay?
Combat part completed.
Aiming harvester, eh? So there's really something. And he wants to harvest my resources. There's some turrets. At least I got some good energy defense. Still.
Battle on surface.
Those turrets can be nasty.
Vehicle complete. Combat construction build completed.
Guess we got multiple enemy bases in this one. Also, overall, combots are a lot better suited for destroying buildings than tanks and stuff. Tanks are better for destroying vehicles. Combots just got way higher physical attack and stuff. Yeah, I might need to block that off with tanks down there. You wonder why I don't build cannon turrets instead? Why I build lasers instead of cannons? Cannon shots go ballistic, laser turrets go linear. So it goes straight at least and will be easier to hit stuff. Cannon shots are slower, but they do AoE damage. So, hold on, I need more cryofarms. For 2, I need to see what's here. For 3, next one will become a laser turret as well. And for 4, I want a research center. And an energy bank or 2. Energy banks basically allow you to store more energy.
Build completed.
You go down to your buddies. I need you to defend me. Well, you go up here and see what's there. You see, by destroying all the relays, supplying a building with a defense field means you can cut off their defense buffs. But the easiest way is to still get rid of the connected meta converter. Yes, and then I wanted to make a research center.
Vehicle complete.
So yeah, basically those green zones are your base areas and you can expand them, but you can also build outside of them, so it will be a lot less efficient and your stuff won't have any defense buffs. I found a tunnel entrance. I better make use of it. And again to shoot your mechs right into orbit here. Wait, that's
Battle on surface.
it's a lot of that stuff.
Vehicle complete.
Huh? So I will need a lot of more tanks, I guess. And up here might be some hovercrafts that harvest resources once again. Meanwhile, you build a lot more solar cells here. We are solar powered and economically friendly, I guess. And by harvesting all those lava sources, we are fighting global warming. Haha. I will need a swarm of tanks to go down there. Pew, 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 pew. Something, can I get Gatling? I need a research center, I see. Wait, Gatling was that high tech and level. Interesting, I thought it was less high tech. On the other hand, whenever I stole the Gatlings from the Agro enemies, I had the research center research it to reverse engineer. So it makes sense, I guess. So, are you ready? That's a cannon turret. Aha, that's a big research. That's a big lava source.
Build completed.
Here we go. More cryo farms, a lot more power vehicles, and I can make me Gatling guns now and blade fists.
Manpower exhausted.
Wait, a level 3 combat crew. That's naughty. These two go over here to harvest that, I guess. In a moment I might get attacked by combots. And these guys can move a bit further as well. Yep, enemy base.
Complete.
That zone is almost harvested, so let's reduce to 1. Because it can only support 1 once it's out. That's a chainsaw. That's an energy saw blade. It's a saw. A saw. A saw. Can I get a saw, please? I want your saw. Saw blade. Saw blade. Saw blade. Saw blade. Saw blade. Mine. Be mine. I want it. Mine. 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 Don't run away. Don't run away. It's gonna be mine now. Did you just use both hands to stop the eggs? Oh. It didn't drop. That's a bummer.
Build completed.
So, what can we do? Energy bank and mass converter. Oh. It can be fixed. So basically, what is he doing there? Isn't this a bit overkill?
Build completed.
But just tiny bit,
Build completed.
These go underground. Let's move here. And you make some tanks and artilleries, I guess. Meanwhile, Stefan is gonna get fixed up. And I want some
Build completed.
Gatling guns. Blade is a pretty good melee weapon, to be honest, but I want that Dakar. Recon torso. I think Recon can see further.
Vehicle complete.
For the time being, Stefan is fixed. I got some tanks. I place a mobile wall to defend them. I just noticed I might need some
Part completed.
a drill truck as well. Otherwise it will make only little sense.
Battle on surface.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Vehicle complete.
Was it a patrol or was that just built? So... cannon turrets in the underground are pretty nice, to be honest. While laser turrets are nicer in the orbit.
Combat part completed. Vehicle complete.
So let's give you some ranged weaponry. Ranged weapons will do good. You go fight ranged. Because now you got some nice attack power for ranged attacks. 86 physical and 14 energy.
Vehicle complete. Energy banks full.
Energy banks full? Let's fix that. Let's get some energy cells.
Combat part completed.
So...
Vehicle complete.
we got our tunnel digger, I think. But did it arrive yet? Well, tunnel diggers are slow.
Build completed.
Pretty slow. What do you mean exit blocked?
Vehicle complete.
Now I got this one, and we might want a second factory.
Combat part completed.
Meanwhile, I'm getting some more tanks for my army.
Battle on
Oh, 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 oh. Nope. This is naughty. Did it just blow up all my tanks? Nope. Ah. Nope. Nope. Noping out. Ouch.
combat part completed.
Woohoo! The X-Arms have more defense.
Vehicle complete.
And these tanks have no physical defense at all, so those cannon turrets just shred them.
Build completed.
I think I might want me a second factory
Vehicle complete.
to speed up everything. So, missile towers. Yeah, same different resist problem. Same as the artillery.
Vehicle complete.
So I need to set up a new group, I guess. And we're at a third cannon turret.
Vehicle complete.
Is that a tunnel? Or did that thing just not see what it dug?
Combat part completed.
Look, they would love to build stuff on my island, but I got some defenses, so they cannot.
Vehicle complete.
Haha. That's a tunnel truck.
Battle on
It
surface.
certainly has some stuff up there. I think a factory.
Build completed. Build complete.
Nope, don't go too far. I hear combots over there, and those are naughty.
Combat part completed.
There's the combat I heard.
Battle on surface. Vehicle.
No, it's too late. As I'm losing those tanks, or they can blow it up, but I think they'd rather die than destroy it in combination. But who knows?
Combat part completed.
Who knows? Those electro cannons got some pretty nice damage.
Combat part completed.
And combat is at about half HP already. So... And the enemies hit right into my strong resistance.
Battle on surface.
Never mind, there's more combats up there.
Combat part completed.
Yep, this didn't work. And they're going to attack.
Vehicle complete.
So I will need my defenses here. Reroll the tanks there. Tanks and artillery. So what we got here? More caverns. Except combat placing units, you can basically make your entire base underground, pretty much.
Combat construction possible.
Oh, finally trousers.
Battle on surface. Combat construction possible. Vehicle complete.
The enemy is building some, putting together some more combats, eh? That lava lake is drained. That one's halfway gone, and the one underground is pretty much getting drained slowly as well, I guess.
Vehicle complete.
Nope. You stand back.
Surveillance completed. Vehicle complete. Vehicle complete. Combat part complete.
So I got some pretty big bad boy Gatling guns.
Build complete. Combat part.
Oh! I stole a weapon. That's a pretty naughty one. 12 physical and 45 energy damage. It's way stronger than this blade fist I had.
Battle on surface.
Nope. Oh, that's a basic arm, so it's not a melee one. Okay.
Battle on surface.
Off with those crews, off with those high level crews. If they are dead, they stay dead and you cannot get them back.
Battle on surface.
Hey. Stop it. Those gettings are pretty nice, I'd say.
Vehicle. Battle on surface. Energy banks full.
So prepping some more of this stuff. This one's loaded there and it loaded there, yes. Did it vanish? Weird. It should be there.
Vehicle complete.
I think with this group I can destroy those turrets and move on to the next enemy base.
Vehicle complete.
more units. And I might need more cryo farms. Power shield is pretty nice overall, but okay. It has a lot of. Okay, I guess.
Vehicle complete. Vehicle complete.
So 1/4 of the time I got available for the mission is gone already. But I think I got a decent setup.
Battle on surface. Completed. Vehicle complete.
Those cannon turrets are more dangerous than the laser turrets because they do AoE damage. So I got to shoot those over everything else.
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete. Battle on surface.
He's getting himself some physical shields to defend against my guns. But my guns still do an awful lot of damage. My Agro has the highest attack power in the game overall. Hey! When does the army stop?
Vehicle complete. Combat part completed.
Meanwhile, my tank army goes on.
Battle on surface. Vehicle.
Plasma gun. Can I also grab it there, or is it out of range? I think got all of his high quality views got out of the way as well.
Vehicle complete. Combat part completed.
So, can you pick up to the left now, please?
Battle on surface. Vehicle combat.
And there's the vehicle factory I suspected him. I think with the Gatling gun you can also shoot through walls. I will one crew.
Combat part completed.
Just how many are there? These tanks got some pretty good resistance against my guns, but overall,
Combat part completed.
so swarms of tanks and stuff. And we got our combat setups here.
Vehicle complete.
Boomers.
Combat part completed.
With anti-energy equipment. And here should be an enemy
Battle on
base.
surface. Vehicle complete.
Okay, I should be reaching the base now. Tanks and artillery. Hey, make sure you don't die, okay?
Battle on surface complete. Vehicle complete.
That's not a base.
Energy bank.
What? The base is the top left thing. Okay.
Battle on surface.
You three go here ASAP. You move up here. And you too. What the heck are you doing? Shoot them. Was that an artillery? Hey, yep, that's an artillery. Or a cannon. No, it's okay. But luckily I got a lot of artillery with me, so that stuff shouldn't be a problem. It's another fast mech. And then you just face rolled him. Now, if this stuff I might be able to get some good stuff off him.
Vehicle complete.
Another source of lava.
Battle on surface.
Oh.
Vehicle complete.
Can electrocute him.
Battle on surface. Vehicle.
And another mech. The Recons also got higher energy resistance, but no physical at all. How many mechs are there? There's like the 70th mech or something already.
Battle on surface.
Ooh. Can I get rid of this stuff now? Oh. Well, hey, if you combat through a few dice, they are gone for good. So if you upgrade them to a higher level and then lose them, well, rip. Literally, rip.
Battle on surface.
Okay, that wasn't a research station, but I think it might be right below there. And there's a tunnel entrance. Exactly what I was looking for, I guess.
Battle on surface.
So... Can you get rid of these buildings, please? Up here should be the center of the base. Next one done. I kinda need to get rid of that cannon turret. Oops. That's the tank. That's the tank down.
Battle on surface.
So. I think he's getting some pretty good progress in.
Build complete.
And that's where the combats come from, eh? And a lot of them.
Battle on surface. Vehicle complete.
And that's one of the research stations, eh? Oh. One combat down.
Battle on surface.
These tanks I need to get over there as well. And
Combat part completed.
station for that stuff.
Battle on surface.
Another combat. Hey, are they spawning faster and you can kill them?
Combat part completed.
The least I can do is to get rid of those crews. She has problems regaining this stuff. Another one? This is getting out of hand.
Battle on surface. Combat part completed.
No, there's 10 of them. This is getting out of hand. And the next one he's already putting together. What? Nope.
Combat part completed.
Oh, his teleporter is in a pretty bad spot.
Battle on surface.
Yep, I gotta get rid of that assembly station. He's dishing that stuff. He's dishing out that stuff way too fast. Nope. You take some
Battle on surface.
safe distance. My combats are dying. If I lose the crew, the mission is lost.
Battle on surface. Combat part completed.
So I need to play this safe. The crews of these two are kind of close. Hey, you, go home.
Vehicle complete. Battle on surface.
My artilleries, please take care of that laser gun, okay? These guys are kind of stuck there, which is nice. And they're building a factory, of course.
Combat part completed. Battle on surface. Vehicle from the combat destroyed.
Ah! Nope, this is too good.
Battle on surface. Combat part completed. Vehicle complete. Vehicle complete.
Okay, this one's done, and now I need to get rid of that factory assembly line before he pushes out more of those killer markers. Whew.
Vehicle complete.
It somehow worked out in the end, I guess. Good to go there, and down here is the enemy vehicle factory. And what's up here? You please take care of the meta converter, so you cannot get new stuff anymore. Turret. No.
Battle on surface.
Please. No. Don't kill my crews. If my crew dies, I lose. That's another artillery. And where did all my tanks go? Why did I just hear a combat factory sound? Oh, I see. You built a factory there? An assembly line? I can't have that. But the factory in orbit is a problem.
Vehicle complete. Battle on surface.
Okay, the combat crews are saved. And you will get your mech fixed up as well.
Battle on surface. Completed.
Oh. Good riddance. This one I have to destroy, yes? So the assembly bay I destroy. These move down here. And I need an awful lot of tanks and artilleries to take that stuff from the underground. The goal is to destroy those research centers. The combat's go into ranged mode. And meanwhile I destroy all his barracks so he cannot get new units. Because as long as he is out of personnel, he cannot finish any of those projects. Oh, and I might need some barracks myself. Didn't I have a aircraft here? Ah, here it is. I might just place some gun turrets to keep that stuff in check. Did you just place another F-assembly? It's getting out of hand.
Build completed.
And he's sending more of those endless vehicles down,
Build completed. Build completed.
Yep, more and more and more. So, anything here in the underground? So, in the underground should be a research place somewhere as well.
Combat part. Combat part.
You guys go down there. These guys have their fun with those buildings, I guess. Your tanks go down there as well. And your artillery.
Battle underground.
Yep, I will be doing all further missions on easy. This is getting a bit long, I guess.
Completed.
If I replay it for the story, I shouldn't go on the hardest mode, just to have it happen. No, artillery, please.
Battle underground.
Isn't this a bit overkill?
Battle
So I got
underground.
me a thingy here as well. 4 more tanks.
Energy
Come on. Spawn camping isn't nice.
underground. Vehicle.
So, we there yet? Mom, are we there yet? 3 vehicle factories? What the hell is he trying to accomplish?
Vehicle Vehicle complete. Vehicle
So,
complete.
can you place it from up here? Because that area is blocked off and stuff. Nope, doesn't look like it. As the trees are a little bit loud. It really plays a new meta converter.
Complete. Battle underground. Completed.
Ooh. Artilleries are still the best tanks, hmm?
Vehicle complete. Battle underground.
And there's his stuff, hmm? I see.
Energy banks full. Vehicle complete. Vehicle complete.
He's trying really hard, I guess. At least he's running out of vehicles slowly. It seems.
Vehicle complete.
You please take care of that guy before he runs off. It would be naughty otherwise. You dig into that enemy tunnel.
Battle underground.
And there's more tanks.
Vehicle
And I've got no clue where they come from. You get a new rally point up here.
build completed. Battle underground.
You guys go down there.
Vehicle complete.
And you... Another meta converter. Dude.
Vehicle.
This guy's trying really hard.
Vehicle complete. Battle on surface.
You see how resilient this guy is?
Underground. Manpower.
It just doesn't give up. He keeps trying to make a comeback non-stop. Even after I already literally ran over him. But now he is pushed down back into the underground, basically. If you ignore the fact that he basically rules the orbit, because I would need to build more extra outposts to send stuff up there. Maybe I should do that? But that's not an extra reward, hmm? Nope. But we're only going for the bare minimum here. Oh, there's the target. Finally. And that cannon turret is dangerous.
Battle underground.
So how big is the tunnel? Is there another base? It might be. But let's just finish this.
Vehicle complete.
Aha.
Mission log
Yes.
concluded.
That was a bit long, with all that stuff you threw my
The
way.
success of Stefan and Akiri challenged the strategic theories of Brick Cobb, who expected few, if any, of the new recruits to survive the mission. Afterwards, Brick would give Stefan the toughest assignments, curious to see which one would break him.
Destroy underground archaeology station. Timer bonus. and destroy surface Agro station and the underground one. Okay. Let's switch to easy, I guess, because otherwise it will take ages.
The success of Stefan inevitably.
So let's listen to the mission
and
first.
Declared war upon one another and upon Milagro. Even Milagro's considerable advantage in unit numbers threatened to be insufficient against the other two corporations. But the Cobs gambled that Rimtech and Europa distrusted each other too much to join forces against them. As long as the war was three-way, Milagro might prevail. Gamma sector of Hedoth II, rich in Hedoth artifacts, remained one of the primary battlegrounds of the war. When Milagro reconnaissance located a previously undiscovered Hedoth structure, Stefan was dispatched to investigate and secure control of it.
So, enemies defeating again? Capturing stuff. Milagro has pretty boring missions, objectives at least. Drill trucks can capture heat of structures, okay. Power jets can fly between surface and orbit layers. Oh, I got planes then. Hammers are nice. Planes. Hammer hand. Oh, that's a nice one. High strength flex. Flag torso is fancy. Aircraft. Jets. AA guns. From the personal journal of Stefan Angelus. Entry 28. Akiri and some of the other crews here look up to me like I'm some ace. They have no idea how few missions I've been in and how often Diego and Jonas saved my butt. Considering how minimal Milagro's training is and how high their casualties are, I guess by their standards I really am a veteran. But I can't admit the truth to them. Our lives here are so miserable. Seems like I'm the only thing they believe in anymore. If it gives them hope, I'll play the hero they want. Okay, let's save the game.
Inevitably, both Rimtech and Europa declared war upon one another and upon Milagro. Even Milagro's considerable advantage in unit numbers threatened to be insufficient against the other two corporations. But the Cobs gambled that Rimtech and Europa distrusted each other too much to join forces against them.
It's pretty late here, so if you don't mind, I will be calling it a day now. Thank you for coming. Also, let's stay around for the race, okay? This one I will continue next time. Let's see, Amalia is live and she's having a collab with Merp and others, so let's go there, okay? Shout out Amalia_Solaris. My socials are, these are my Twitter channel as well as my Discord server. Also, feel free to press that follow if you want to see more. Right. Amalia_Solaris. And the raid message today shall be Mecha Dog Raid. Once again, thank you for coming today. Good night, Oya Sebo, and sleep well. Bye bye.